Welcome to the third episode of ASQ TV, where we're creating a global view of quality. I'm Randall Mauricio, and today we focus on recalls. Quality expert Janet Raddatz looks at preventing and reacting to a recall. We explore root cause analysis to find the underlying reasons, feature the Ramaia Institute's use of the technique to help its students, and we highlight a real Lulu of a recall. A recall is one of the worst nightmares any quality professional can face. Quality expert Janet Raddatz talks about how recalls can be prevented and what to do if you're facing one.
Some of the best things you can have in place prior to a recall are to have that recall plan in place. And that plan should really cover a few key issues. It should identify the responsible people in your organization who will be key people involved in the recall, and what are their key responsibilities. And then also, who are their backups? If they're not available, who can step in and manage that portion of the recall? Traceability. Can you trace products forward and backwards? Do you know can you trace back to the supplier that supplied the materials or the components? So what is the best defense that you can have against a recall? Your best defense is having good systems in place. Another key element is good supplier relations. How well do you know your suppliers? What kind of quality and safety systems do they have in place? And I think finally, the employee knowledge. Are all your employees, are they educated and trained to know what is important in their job and why is it important?
Root cause analysis is a collective term that describes a wide range of approaches, tools, and techniques used to uncover what causes a problem. Think of the root cause as the evil at the bottom. Once set in motion, an entire cause and effect chain occurs to bring the problem out in the open. There are many techniques for conducting root cause analysis. Here are 5 common techniques. Used for major problems, the events and causal factor analysis process takes evidence gathered quickly to establish a timeline for activities that lead up to the incident. The change analysis approach is used in situations in which a system's performance has changed due to people, equipment, information, or other factors. Barrier analysis technique focuses on controls that are in place to prevent or detect a problem. The management oversight and risk tree analysis approach uses a tree diagram to look at what occurred and why. And finally, the Kepner-Trago problem-solving and decision-making model analyzes the situation, problem, potential problem, and the solution. Keep in mind, while root cause analysis tools can be used by an individual, teamwork usually offers better results. And now, let's see what's working. A team from the Ramaia Institute of Management Studies in Bangalore, India, used root cause analysis to improve work placement for its MBA students. The majority of students enroll in the school to get a management job with a competitive salary. The team uncovered that only 25% of all students graduating with an MBA in India were employable, well below employment rates for top-tier MBA programs. Using quality tools such as process maps and cause and effect diagrams, the team examined student test scores, job placement rates, and recruiter feedback to arrive at several root causes. The team found that more than half of the Institute's students lacked a relevant knowledge base for the jobs they were applying for. Many also lacked communication skills or had a poor attitude when interviewing. These issues were all in the Institute's control. Right away, the Ramaia Institute implemented improvements in course curriculum and teaching methods. The school incorporated case studies, soft skill training, English courses, and team presentation into its coursework. As a result, more top employers recruited Ramaia's students, and graduating students went through fewer interviews to land a job. Read a case study about the Ramaia Institute through the link below. Recalls are no laughing matter for companies or consumers, but once in a while, a recall falls on the lighter side, literally. Case in point is a Canadian-based athletic apparel company, Lululemon. In March, the company recalled 17% of its women's yoga pants after they were found to be nearly see-through. On its website, Lululemon said it's working with its manufacturers and suppliers to identify the root cause and improve quality. In the meantime, customers can return the sheer yoga pants for a full refund. Thank you for joining us for this episode of ASQ TV. Click subscribe on this page for ASQ TV's email notification to learn when the next episode is available. And make sure you join us again next month.